And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This once again your man Bob Mob, Doc Wild Card. Welcome back to Angels with Scaly Wings. I've just arrived my first choice of game, and this is how I'd feel. I always dig trying something new. Part of the reason I got this game. So yeah, let's see what so many possibilities and prospects race through my mind. Truth be told, the thought of being able to meet an entirely new species and civilization excited me, as I was going to be one of the first to truly experience a society with its own little quirks, differences, and similarities. I couldn't help but feel like some sort of modern Vasco da Gama. Never heard of him. Or Marco Polo. Maybe I would even write a book about the whole experience after it's all over. I would sure become a hit, all things considered. Hey, right, this is going to be fun. Exactly. Inception, huh? Okay, chapter 1. Cool. Okay, so what happens now? Okay, I was unsure if maybe let's click on that or something, but no, apparently not. Woke from uneasy dreams looking at an unfamiliar ceiling. Just for a moment I wondered where I was before the events of last night all came back to me. It's a good stretch. I looked around the room illuminated. I felt like coming through the window. Outside in the distance, the portal I emerged from proudly stood on the peak of a small hill. Getting ready, I noticed something lying on the table. There's a note remedy left for me in case I needed anything. Along with his own home phone and work number, there was also some numbers for delivery for food and necessities, as well as the emergency and even janitorial services. He had certainly thought of everything, even though now I had to wonder what the Dragon Plumber might look like. My musings were interrupted while the doorbell rang. When I opened the door, I was met by another dragon. Hey, hello, you must be Bob the Mob, and I'm your escort, or... Huh? Okay, no, so I have another new item in my inventory. Cool. Sorry about that break, ladies and gentlemen. Let's just see what the item was, but yeah. I'm your escort or security, I suppose. Usually I work for the police, though. Nice to meet you. He seemed a lot smaller than me and was somewhat nervous when he extended his arm towards me. I noticed he apparently only walked on his hind legs, the two forearms having distinct arms, hands, and fingers. This is hand, oh jeez. Well, yeah, obviously. I took his hand in mine, shake it gently. I could feel the individual bumps and scales on his rough skin. Nice to meet you, Sebastian. So where are you taking me? Straight to business, eh? We're going to visit the power plant where they're making your generators. We have some good news for you, so I've heard. Reason will be there too. Sounds great. Just follow me. While we walked, I was under the impression we were purposely avoiding the busier parts of town, instead straying towards the edges and small alleys to not garner too much attention. Even then, we got the occasional stare. After just a couple minutes, we arrived to our destination where we met by visa as well as yet another dragon, a vicious looking beast that didn't stay too close to him. Hey, it's a long time no see. Not sure who that is. It's finally see another human face around here. What a coincidence to have you of all people show up. Yeah, I guess those degrees weren't so useless after all. By the way, who's your friend? Just my bodyguard, same as yours. Don't bother with him, he doesn't talk much. Baby, okay, none of these are especially friendly kind of things, but I'm gonna save, oh jeez. Jeez. I guess that's very funny. Sorry, well, that's all I could do, brother. I didn't want to say if they get either of us hurt or nothing. To try to say a few words, last I met the case, the larger Tenobris? Never heard that word before. Dragging a few paces from me, Sebastian turned towards me and spoke up again. Hey Bob, this is Maverick. Nice to meet you. Yeah, whatever. Just don't expect me to give you a puzzle sheet like everyone else will be good. Sorry. What are you talking about? So you're saying you haven't noticed the stairs now that I'll treat you like next Messiah or something? No, I just thought... We're not the ones making a big deal out of this, you are. We're just here to get what we agreed on and then we'll be gone. If anything, I prefer you actually left us alone, but you're the one who insists on following us around wherever I go. Alright, that's quite enough. Let's just go inside already, shall we? After you. Crisis was quickly averted. Okay, good. As we entered the building, which is characterized by its many floors, high ceilings, and long, narrow hallways, Sebastian led us to our destination. There you are. I was waiting for you. Take it this is a girl. The color scheme and everything. Wait a minute, I thought we were going to meet you guys for production. What are you doing here? They're only coming in later today, so you'll have to do it with me. I see. Well, yeah, that's what I thought, yeah. Well, Bob, this is Anna. She kind of manages this building, though actually she's more involved in the research ring rather than the production engineering. Nice to meet you. My pleasure. I have something for you, by the way. It'll take a while to make all the generators we promised, but we've got one for you here. Feel free to send it home and give it a test. That's great, I'll take it. Looks a little small if you ask me. Don't underestimate its power. Oh, do be careful not to drop it. So I'll be waiting outside and do your thing, Bob. I suppose I'll wait outside here as well. What thing? Oh, you brought the PDA? Of course, here you go. Alright, now I give this thing a test run. PDA lit up as his hands swiftly moved around the same face and calculate motions. By the way, interested. What's this for? You consider doing some tests on you as well? Don't I take a drop of your blood? What? Why? I work in biology, so obviously this kind of thing would be very interesting to us. Share the results with you, of course. Interesting. Yeah, why not? Great. So it's quick to produce a small device from a drawer, which from Grizz reminded me of a test tube. Now if you give me your hand, please. As she reached out, she took my hand to hers before she pressed the device into the back of my hand. I winced in pain. Pain jolted through my hand. Something sharp drove itself through my skin. Shortly afterwards, a droplet of blood sucked into the tube, attached to the small needle. Thanks. Yep. Welcome. Receive and unlock blood donation. Interesting. Get it out of your blood. Oh, the system says that you can get it out of your blood. What happens when I click on this? Nothing? Oh well. Looks like your PDA is good, by the way, so we're just about done here. And since we're both in biology, it could be interesting if you want to be some other time as well. Here's my number. Alright? See you soon. Well, that was interesting indeed. What gives? She asked for your blood too? Yeah. You give it to her? Well, honestly, it's the best policy, as President Abraham Lincoln, a true president, had said. No, well, it's your choice. We've got no idea what they might do with it, though. I'm getting hungry. How about some breakfast? I'm all for it. I can't stand it anymore like this. That shouldn't be a problem. There's a cafe not far from here. What do you say, Mavers? I wouldn't mind driving by myself. That settles it then. What's this say? Uncle Mugen? Oh, interesting. Mugen. That was a game back in the day. Mugen. It was like a fighting game, for what I understand. I wonder if there's any relation there, if this was drawn from that kind of thing. Coffee, donuts, pasta, and burgers. Interesting. I didn't expect that kind of thing to be in a Dragon World. Luckily for us, the cafe was mostly empty when we arrived, but it was still pretty early in the day. Razor was quick to lead me to a table or two, prompting the dragons to get one of their own at the other side of the restaurant. Yeah, finally. Can't stand that guy be on my tail all the damn time. They say it's rare on security. It seems rather strange leaving someone following us. Maybe just likes you a lot, huh? So many decisions in this game already. And what is it, only chapter 1? Yeah, that's chapter 1, because I remember that thing there. This is how I feel. I'm not saying I'm suspicious of it, but it's just telling how I feel. Yeah, I'm not buying their stick about how it's gonna keep us safe. We were approached by an individual who appeared to be the witch of the cafe. She was an interesting looking dragon who, unlike the others I'd seen so far, was more akin to a wyvern, possessing two rather large wings as forelimbs which resembled those of an oversized bat. Oh, it's the humans! We were able... I guess that's it. Oh, it's a dragon. That's a good one. Welcome to our establishment. My name's Dean. I'll be your waitress today. What can I bring you to? I'm not really one for eggs myself, but I do love bacon. And I don't know what the special is, so I'll just go with this. Yeah, me too. Just make it quick. Sure thing. 2 scrambled eggs with bacon coming right up. As I was saying, if you look at the big picture, don't you think there's something off about this whole place? Where is it really? It's supposed to be completely a separate place from Earth or even a different dimension. Some things don't add up. Don't you think so too? Just get that's a take on the movie Signs. Nice. Yeah, I've noticed that too. As I was just saying about how I'm surprised to have coffee, donuts, burgers, pasta, works. It just doesn't seems very human-like. Ha! Can't really much say more than you do right now. He's probably listening to us right now. What a creep. No, that's just mean. When I let my gaze wander, I saw Maverick was looking in my direction. Our eyes met briefly, his expression not showing any discernible emotion, while I wondered whether it had been just a coincidence or he was actually able to hear us from the distance. I have some theories, then, for where we might be in trouble. What kind of trouble? What are you talking about? Shh, be quiet. You know as soon as I can. For now, let's just play along. After all, we already have one of these babies. Paradise box for instance. God knows we need them. Oh, here she comes. Female turned around and astonished me with her ability to bounce the distance on the edge of their wings. She placed her forward limb on the table and proceeded to move the dishes from her wings to us with a gentle push for snap. There you go, enjoy. No, not the second one. You're welcome. I was wondering what kind of breakfast could be had in a place like this, but I was pleasantly surprised to find what I was used to. The only real difference was that they apparently didn't use cutlery. Well, it's never really cutlery needed for baking anyway. When the waitress brought our meals to the two dragons across the cafe and exchanged a few words with them, Razor leaned forward and listened to whisper something to me. Send you a message, I would code message later. You'll know what to do. Razor rose from the seat, and before he made it known to me, he had a few things to do, and left the restaurant, followed shortly by the waters of the two dragons. Ladies, I was in the hurry, so I spent a few more minutes in contemplation while I looked out the window and finished my breakfast. Not that the whole situation was already bizarre enough, there was also now the vague sense of danger conveyed by Razor's earlier words. I did not have an idea of what kind of threat might be lurking out there. Eventually I got up ready to be on my way for wherever else the day might bring. Are you done? Sure am. How did you like it? It was alright. Glad you enjoyed it. Just wait outside and we'll handle the rest here. Sure thing. Yeah, this hall seems all very human-like. All these houses and everything. Oh, cool. They've got gardens, like raised bed gardens, like I have. Nice. I'm an avid gardener in real life. In fact, I'm what's known as a shaman. I work plants on like a spiritual level to help cure people of diseases and that kind of thing. Stepped outside, taking in the scenery of this strangely familiar world. In the short time I was there, I'd already found the similarities between their world and our own utterly fascinating. If we were talking about an unmapped place we would never be seen before form of life. As far as discoveries were concerned, even something as simple as a new unicellular organism or even bacteria would have been remarkable. Yet here I was, standing in the village evidently built by a race of intelligent talking dragons with a society not unlike our own. Reason doesn't seem to share the same interest and said was more spent with generator, but given our reasons for coming here in the first place, I can't blame him for his enthusiasm being focused on something else. My thoughts went up to something suddenly zipped past me and just a little too close, causing me to stumble back. It was a rather small dragon with a bag clamped in his maw, who apparently had somewhere to be. Interesting. I regained my footing and watched as it disappeared into the distance. Even though I'd seen enough dragons to recognize their variations in size, color, and attributes, I guess this one must have been a juvenile of the species. Shortly afterwards, Sebastian joined me outside, having taken care of the tab. Give her a generous tip on your behalf. I hope you don't mind. Hey, personalized hours I have to pay the bill. That is pretty much how I feel. Huh. Huh. Dig this music, it's nice and peaceful. Huh. Well, this could be misinterpreted as sarcasm, so I'm not sure. For now, I'll say it. In any case, now you've given us the PDA reason it has been generated free for today. I'm free all the time. I'm an American. I'm a citizen of the single greatest nation of all time. Just saying. So if you want to go anywhere in particular, let me know. I can show you around town. Oh man, I was hoping I could get a tour. I was tempted to be given a tour, but considering recent words, I want to be careful not to stray too far without knowing more about this world first. I think I'll stay home for today. Still have to get used to everything, you know? I'll just accompany you back then. There we are. Home sweet home, for now at least. Well, if you need anything, I'll be outside until my shift ends. Otherwise, I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks, see you tomorrow. See ya. I haven't looked at the apartment much, so I spent the rest of the day investigating and relaxing. I considered checking out some of the phone numbers Remy had left me, but I thought it was better to keep a low profile for now. Found the kitchen fully stocked with plenty of groceries, though the variety was wasted on me. I hadn't been a particularly great cook in the first place, but what was more, I didn't even recognize some of the things I found there. Whether they were edibles we had back home that I just didn't know about, or something completely alien I wasn't sure, but I didn't want to take the risk of anything that I didn't know. There you go. After all, it was possible that some of the comestibles might be fun for them to eat, but still poisonous for us. Comestibles? Never heard that word before. Interesting. I was also glad to find myself in this food that brim with a variety of books. Indeed, books own. I found the subject matter of myth, man, and reality to be quite intriguing. I had to give up after a few pages to exceptionally dry writing style, which I wasn't inclined to enjoy at the moment. In the end, I settled for an adventure novel about a dragging archaeologist who stumbles upon the remains of a long-lost human civilization, after which she herself is hunted by an evil organization wants to use the found magical artifacts for its own nefarious purposes. Sounds like an Indiana Jones thing, sorta. That's pretty cool. Like a female version of Indiana Jones, like maybe Lara Croft or something. I actually had written years back, like a few decades back, a fanfic in which Indiana Jones and James Bond meet. And I had published online. I think I was 14 at the time, and yeah, it was my first fanfic, so it was really exciting to get that published online, make permission from all the various organizations that made those movies and everything. While entertaining, I had to admit they reminded me trashy novels. What? They reminded me a little too much of the trashy novels we had at home. I've certainly found it amusing that certain tropes were not really new to us as a species, though I wondered what kind of literature had fallen into disfavor here, whether this kind of literature had fallen into disfavor here as it had back where I'd come from. I was reading a particularly exciting scene in which the hero Sheridan uses one of the magical artifacts shaped like a pair of human hands holding a scepter like a weird globe at the top to prevent herself from being crushed and ground into a bloody pulp on ancient human tentacles moving walls when I suddenly heard the doorbell ring. Okay. Who's this? Can't tell if that's a male or female form. Hello there, would you put this on here? I'm not signing my rights away with this, am I? That letter requires your signature confirmation. I see. Looking over the clipboard, a small drag was holding up to me. I saw the slender flare was impressed who was reading it. There you go. Lauren, huh? Can't tell whether that's a male or female name. I'm Lauren, by the way. Do you mind if I ask you a few questions? What's this about? I'm just making small talk. Wait a minute. I recognize you. You tried to do the same thing with Reza. Maybe I should report your superiors for inappropriate behavior towards clients. That's important. Please let me talk to Bob for a few minutes. You know how it is. If you want an interview with one of the humans, you'll have to get permission from the property authorities. Oh, jeez. Help me out here, Bob. As an ambassador, you care about the accurate portrayal of humans to me, don't you? Then you should talk to me. Otherwise, someone will fill in the blanks, and who knows what they'll come up with. Let me show you something. Small dragon opened his bag. Okay. Now reading through a number of letters and small packages. Oh, I think I lost you. Anyway, I want to show you some pictures of what people think humans look like. On some of them, they have like 4 heads that look nothing like you. It's crazy. What are you, a reporter? No, I'm just... You want me to remove him, Bob? Is what he's saying true? Yeah, I guess. I see. That sounds pretty interesting, though. Alright, you can leave your number here, maybe I'll catch you later, but that's all I can promise. Thank you so much. Quickly produces false sheet of paper and scribbled his number on. Afterwards, the sheepishly presented with both hands. Alright, you got what you want. Off you go now. Huh? Sorry about that. Don't worry about it. Guess that should be all. I'll see you tomorrow then. Right. With all the commotion, I'd almost forgot I was still holding Reese's letter. But in the plain envelope was a similarly plain sheet of paper with his handwriting. When I started reading, however, I thought his writing was so full of pleasantries that I knew he hated, that I assumed every word was fake to conceal its true intent. He did mention that I'd know what to do, but I was unsure of how I was supposed to decode the very secret message. I didn't remember having a conversation about this topic with him, yet he still relied on me to remember whatever it was that I was missing. I already thought I was just able to figure it out on my own. This is what I said. Hello, my dear friend. Hope this virus reached you swiftly in your condition. Unfortunately, we were not able to catch up here, so I wanted to write you this letter. How have you been these last few years? What have you been doing? How's the family? I feel like there's so much we should talk about since we have not seen each other much recently. At least we have the chance to do so in this form. Quite an exciting adventure we're on now, right? How have you liked it so far? Made any dragon friends yet? Yeah. Anyways, I will be looking forward to your reply soon. Best regards, Reza. Huh. Wonder if you can trace over anything and anything happens. Probably not, but worth a shot at least, because this does seem suspicious the way it's worded. He does seem like a very corrupt dude, other than this letter. Ha! Various things came to mind. Only reading certain words of letters was one that I thought of immediately, but I couldn't make it anything if trying to find a system where it is frail of letters and lies. Maybe I had to work more carefully. Ha! Yeah. Or maybe he referred to the fact that we were both given an apartment. Considering the things they provided for us, maybe I decided to find the right object to decode the message. There were many everyday items here though, and of course I still had no idea what in particular I was looking for. Oh nice, you can look everywhere. Hopefully at least. Just in case I can't look everywhere, I'm gonna save. I hope there's more than just these 8 things, because it's from what I understand, has a ton of choices in it. Bookshelves to select would create quite a variety of books on different topics. Oh, nice. Yeah, something to do with the books. So it's full from that. I suppose the king could be something violent. Ha! Ha! Okay, so I don't get this. So, all of them. Huh. Excellence, and how to use it. As manual representing a populace, this book brings to you, the valid reader, closer to it, the uses and joys of an excellent superior library. I've taken utmost care to use simple language and instructions to remove the well-known barrier between individuals and knowledge of proper use for this most wondrous device. For interested parties, a chapter about the X-Men Sphere's history and ideas for advanced applications can be found there in this book. Quick Start Guide. Step 1. Place your X-Men Sphere on a flat, stable surface. Make sure the surface is indeed stable and flat. Spirit level? What's a spirit level? Oh yeah, I guess that means like one of those things that has like the bubble in it that goes back and forth until you finally get exactly the whole. Expert tip: use a spirit level in order to determine a surface if it is absolutely horizontal in order to prevent the X-Men sphere from rolling off the table unintentionally. Step 2. Plug your X-Men sphere into any fitting household outlet. Warning: make sure the X-Men sphere's power switch is in the off position prior to plugging it in. Step 3. Locate the power switch on the X-Men sphere. This step may introduce some difficulties, as many different models of X-Men spheres exist, with varying methods of turning them on and off. When in doubt, please contact your X-Men sphere manufacturer to help with this step if necessary. Now I know how to mix it. Oh, cool, nice. You can do all of them, apparently. Okay. Sensation 12th Nation Novel Generation, a newspaper. I was so young and naive back then. Yeah, I thought that's my favorite, that kind of title. Barely having reached the age at which my arduous process of finding mates slowing down finally became expected, yet none of my peers interested myself. They were childish and crude and uncultured. I was lost in the sea of uncertainty, drifting, hoping to be found by one day. And I did. How fast time flies when you're happy. I can't believe this was just 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago I found my one. My truest soulmate there could ever be. Oh, it's a female form writing this, apparently. Like a wrecking ball, I came out of nothing, breaking all the barriers and entered my life. 2 weeks ago I was nothing. Today I'm the happiest dragon alive. Who knew that out of all people alive, it only took the right one to write life itself? Who knew that to meet the perfect one, the only thing you need was... I don't think there's anything here. Yeah, right? Exactly. Who let this mess ever get the print? Sheesh. Okay, so what's this? Arc 1. There's a dark and stormy night. Nice. I forget what exactly that's from, but yeah, that's the beginning of a famous novel, from what I understand those exact words. Relentless pouring was down the rain outside, periodically interrupted by the loud echo of thunder again and again. So quick had its roaring staccato become that it almost seemed like someone was pounding against the door. No, someone really was pounding on the door right now. The door swiftly opened in the moment for which the house's owner had waited decades was finally here. Not on the battlefield, but you meet me, you and scum. But in the confronts of my own home, do you seek to assassinate me? Feel my wrath! may lead you to slow and painful death! He screamed at the top of his lungs. Your resistance won't temper my abrading fear, creature. Taste my blade and die from it! The probably came from the human invader. Oh, okay, my bad. I wonder if this is a take on Hiro Mashima, the creator of Fairy Tail, one of the few anime ever worth it. That'd be pretty cool. It's Tail spelled in this case Tango Alpha India Lima. That's military for next T-A-I-L. Hiro quickly stabbed him with his magic pen. A lethal hit which caused the human invader to slump to the ground and slay his being. Damn you, Hero. This is not over yet. While he melted into a red blotch plotching up Koro's carpet. Hero looked up into the sky and realized all the thunder raid had been the UFOs, the invaders, numerous enough as to rival the raindrops falling from the sky. This was the moment he knew it was too late. This means war. Really? An invasion by human aliens? Is that what they think we're like? Born to Serve, an autobiography by Adbon the 7th, a councilman of some renown. Chapter 1, Rise from the Ashes. When Devin was born, I knew I was destined for greatness. I was a member of the Adonian household. Nothing much was expected from me. My father, Advon the made sure of that. My mother, however, was a worm. Not literally, mind you. She was not some sort of entity swimming between the earth and living in filth. No, she was what I would describe as the lowest form of flesh. Not considering herself with matters of any importance, she instead sought to base her existence on superficialities. Not that matters so much as I critique both of them equally. For those who may want to critique me now for saying this, I have no doubt of my father's political achievements, yet only those who had to live with him know these successes came at the price of his very own soul. An empty shell of a dragon driven by nothing but his performance as a politician, not a father. Politician, huh? I wonder what their actual government is like. Okay, Price and Prayer. A political novel. Interesting. Preface. In the 22nd year since our sentience, a most extraordinary chain of events led to the most extraordinary of circumstances in our politics and society. These events have been buried in history until I stumbled upon these records of these tumultuous times. I have taken upon myself to dramatize these events in a manner that is both accurate to history as well as entertaining to my reader who might have an interest in such stories. It's not just my own personal gain, as I hope to make this story available to a larger audience than just a few who have permission to visit the archives. I believe the wisdom to be gained from this ensuing tale to be more relevant to us now than ever. Bookworm Team and all. Nice. Reminds me of in Scarlet Hollow. Scarlet Hollow, I'm pretty sure, I forget what was the achievement, but yeah, that too support the Wounded Warrior Project, and I'll put the link to that in the description. You've read a bunch of books. Okay. Behind the books. Let me just see something. Yeah. That's actually going to be the end of this chapter, ladies and gentlemen. To keep from getting too long, I'm done. Please subscribe. I'll sub back. Very well.